Have you ever felt like life is moving 100 miles an hour? Like you're constantly chasing the next deadline, the next notification, the next thing? If you're yearning for a sense of calm, for a way to truly savor each moment, then slow living might be the answer you've been searching for. In this video, we're diving into the 6 core principles that form the foundation of slow living: intentionality, mindfulness, simplicity, leisure, connection, and sustainability. Buckle up and get ready to slow down. Let's explore what these principles mean and how they can transform your life. So, are you ready to embrace the art of slow living? Let's get started. Intentionality. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel pulled in a million directions. We constantly react to emails, messages, and the demands of others. But what if we told you there's a better way? The first core principle of slow living is intentionality. It's about making conscious choices about how you spend your time and energy. Instead of being on autopilot, intentionality allows you to take control and prioritize what truly matters to you. Think about your schedule. Are you constantly filling it with tasks that leave you drained and unfulfilled? Intentionality encourages you to declutter your commitments and focus on what brings you joy and meaning. For example, you might choose to set boundaries with technology by turning off notifications during work hours, or you might decide to spend a dedicated afternoon pursuing a creative hobby. Here are some practical ways to cultivate intentionality. Schedule time for what matters. Block out specific times in your day for important tasks and activities. Create a to-do list with purpose. Prioritize tasks based on what truly needs your attention. Learn to say no. Don't be afraid to politely decline requests that don't align with your goals. By embracing intentionality, you regain control over your time and energy. This allows you to slow down, focus on what matters most, and truly live a life of purpose. Mindfulness. We often go through life on autopilot, rushing from one thing to the next without truly experiencing the present moment. This can lead to feelings of stress, anxiety, and a sense of disconnect from ourselves and the world around us. The second core principle of slow living is mindfulness. It's about being present in the moment, focusing on your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. When we practice mindfulness, we become more aware of the simple joys in life. We appreciate the taste of our food, the beauty of nature, and the connections we have with others. So how can we integrate mindfulness into our daily lives? There are many simple practices you can try. Mindful breathing is a great place to start. Take a few minutes each day to simply focus on your breath, feeling your chest rise and fall with each inhalation and exhalation. Another technique is mindful eating. Pay attention to the texture, taste, and smell of your food. Slow down and truly savor each bite. Mindfulness isn't about achieving a state of perfect zen. It's about cultivating a gentle awareness of the present moment. By practicing mindfulness, we can slow down, appreciate the little things, and find greater peace in our everyday lives. Simplicity. We often feel pressure to accumulate more possessions, more experiences, more achievements, but in the pursuit of more, we can lose sight of what truly matters. The third core principle of slow living is simplicity. It's about decluttering your physical and mental spaces and focusing on what truly matters. Simplicity doesn't mean deprivation. It's about choosing quality over quantity. Instead of owning a mountain of books you'll never read, why not focus on a few that truly resonate with you? Simplicity extends beyond physical possessions. It's also about decluttering your mental space. Let go of negative thoughts and anxieties that drain your energy. Here are some ways to embrace simplicity. Declutter your belongings. Donate, sell, or recycle things you no longer need or use. Set boundaries with technology. Schedule tech-free time to disconnect and recharge. Focus on experiences, not possessions. Invest in experiences that create lasting memories. Practice gratitude. Appreciate what you already have instead of constantly chasing after more. By simplifying your life, you create space for what truly matters: meaningful connections, personal growth, and genuine happiness. Remember, simplicity is a journey, not a destination. Start small and find what works for you. So, are you ready to embrace a simpler, more fulfilling life? Leisure. In our busy world, leisure often gets pushed aside. We see it as a luxury, something we can only afford after everything else is done. But the truth is, leisure is essential for a fulfilling life. It's the fourth core principle of slow living, and it's about making time for rest, rejuvenation, and activities that bring you joy. When we prioritize leisure, we give ourselves the chance to recharge and return to our daily lives with renewed energy and focus. It allows us to explore our interests, develop creativity, and simply enjoy the present moment. So how can you incorporate leisure into your slow living practice? Start by scheduling dedicated leisure time in your calendar. Even 30 minutes a day can make a big difference. Disconnect from technology and reconnect with yourself. Take a walk in nature, listen to your favorite music, or simply sit quietly and meditate. Don't be afraid to try new things. Explore new hobbies, join a club, or learn a new skill. Leisure isn't about laziness. It's about making conscious choices to nourish your mind, body, and spirit. By prioritizing leisure, you can create a life that is both productive and enjoyable. Connection. We live in a world that's constantly connected, yet many of us feel isolated and disconnected. The fifth core principle of slow living is connection. It's about nurturing deeper relationships with yourself, others, and the natural world. Building a strong connection with yourself starts with self-care. Dedicate time for activities that nourish your mind and body, like meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature. When we slow down, it allows us to truly invest in our relationships with others. Put away your phone during meals, be present during conversations, and make time for quality time with loved ones. Don't forget about your connection with the natural world. Spend time outdoors, appreciate the beauty of nature, and take care of the environment. Here are some tips for fostering connections. Practice active listening. Pay attention to what others are saying and avoid distractions. Express gratitude. Let your loved ones know how much you appreciate them. Volunteer in your community. Connect with others while making a positive impact. Spend time in nature. Immerse yourself in the beauty and peacefulness of the outdoors. By prioritizing connection, you create a web of support and meaning in your life. You feel less alone, more understood, and more fulfilled. Remember, connection is a two-way street. Be open, be vulnerable, and be present in your relationships. Sustainability. The world around us faces a lot of challenges. Climate change, pollution, and resource depletion threaten the future of our planet. The sixth core principle of slow living is sustainability. It's about consuming less, wasting less, and making environmentally conscious choices. Sustainability doesn't require drastic changes. It's about making small shifts in your everyday life. Opt for reusable items instead of disposables, fix things instead of throwing them away, and support sustainable businesses. Consider your transportation choices. Opt for biking, walking, or public transportation whenever possible. When you do need to drive, carpool, or choose a fuel-efficient vehicle. Here are some ways to embrace sustainability. Reduce your consumption. Buy only what you need and avoid impulse purchases. Reuse and repair. Give things a second life before discarding them. Choose sustainable products. Look for products made with recycled materials or produced by eco-conscious companies. Reduce your energy consumption. Turn off lights and electronics when not in use. Explore renewable energy options. You can even take your sustainability efforts a step further by composting food scraps and yard waste. This creates nutrient-rich soil for your garden. By making sustainable choices in your daily life, you play a part in protecting the planet for future generations. Remember, every little bit counts. Slow living and sustainability go hand in hand. By slowing down and living more intentionally, we can make a positive impact on the environment. Conclusion. We've explored the 6 core principles of slow living: intentionality, mindfulness, simplicity, leisure, connection, and sustainability. By incorporating these principles into your daily life, you can create a more meaningful, peaceful, and fulfilling existence. You can slow down, savor the present moment, and appreciate the beauty around you. Remember, slow living isn't about achieving perfection. It's about making conscious choices, one step at a time. Slow living can be a powerful antidote to the fast-paced world we live in. It can help you reduce stress, improve your well-being, and connect with what truly matters. So, are you ready to embark on your slow living journey? Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on mindful living. Until next time, take care and live slow.